Atiku and Tinubu going on at each other's throats over presidency. I mean, both of them, for the last few days, if you have been following us closely, you will see the back and forth, words coming out from one another with regards to 2023 elections. Both happens to be presidential flag bearer for their various party. For Atiku, the People Democratic Party. For Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress, alongside other, politicians who are flag bearers for their party. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. You offered me vice presidential ticket in 2007. Tinubu Cannters Atiku. The presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has said former Vice President Atiku Abubakar offered him vice presidential slot in 2007. Tinubu said in a reaction to the interview where Atiku, now presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party PDP, said he rejected Tinubu as his running mate because of the Muslim ticket. In an interview with Arise TV, Atiku said he parted ways with the former Lagos State governor over his insensitiveness to Nigerians to be his running mate in 2007 general election. Atiku, in an interview, noted that the Muslim presidential ticket was the burn of his fundamental disagreement with Tinubu. My fundamental disagreement and political departure with Asiwaju since 2007 was due to the Muslim ticket he wanted us to have at all costs. Remember, I opted out of PDP because of zoning, and together with Asiwaju, we formed AC. Yes, Tinubu wanted to be my running mate when I was in AC, when I was the AC presidential candidate in 2007, but I disagreed. And because of that, he switched his support to the late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. That was the parting point, he had said. However, in a statement his media aide, Tunde Ratman, issued on his behalf, Tinubu faulted Atiku's claim. He said Atiku knew nothing about the formation of APC at the time, adding that after he clinched the ticket, Atiku offered him the vice presidential slot. He was saddened to see such a man becomes unhinged from the truth. So obvious and obsessed is he with this quest for the office of the president. Atiku is willing to render any form of untruth if he thinks it might gain him a single vote. Atiku may want to be president, however, all he has shown is that he's a patriotic liar. Whatever moral compromise he can do to get what he wants is what he wants to achieve. During a 22nd July television interview, Atiku assured historical truth by lying that he did not name Tinubu as his running mate in 2007 and on the Action Congress ticket because Atiku did not want a Muslim as his running mate. It was the actual founder of AC who offered the party flag to Atiku because of the need to fight the authorized design then Olusegun Obasanjo, who he was the vice presidential candidate to. And the PDP had no Nigerian democracy as at that moment. Atiku has been unceremoniously pushed aside, if not out of PDP by Obasanjo. We need to really look at the facts and see what really happened. Atiku simply is a benefactor of the collective death of fights and attack on multiple parties just to get him into the presidency. However, he lost. He's just lying. Everybody knows the truth. Well, these are some of the things that are going on. Like I said, both of them are going back and forth on one another, and we can see for ourselves how these things are playing out. Everyone is after the other one's throat to see to it that, they are the ones who are getting the people's vote. However, it's a different ball game altogether. It is a really different ball game altogether. For all we can see, everyone is standing up for who they think, okay, who they think and what they think they can get, irrespective of who it affects and what they get, they don't care. So these are some of the things that are happening right now, and why Nigerians, it is very important that we all stand up for what is right. Atiku and Tinubu are going back and forth on one another, as we can see that, the days upon us are days where men, they are disgracing themselves, bottom line, so to say, disgracing themselves left, right, and center. And Tinubu, Atiku, and everything that is going on with them, you can tell that someone somewhere, either someone is lying or someone just want to gain a fictitious point by making the other person look good or look bad. Whichever decision or whatever position they are taking, every one of us are the deciding factor to vote for the candidate that could potentially give us that win. Okay, so it is about time Nigerians will begin to rise up for what is important, what is right, and ensure that we do not allow some unsubscription element. So, both of them are at each other's truths. Atiku is saying one, Tinubu is saying the other. Why we got Obasanjo and Atiku working together. It was one of the worst, political combination. And very recently, less than 8 weeks ago, Olusegun Obasanjo was the one who said he regretted. One of his greatest regrets was the fact that, okay, the man, he ever picked, he ever dared to pick Atiku as his running mate, and, the People Democratic Party came hard on Nigerians saying, how come you are exposing Atiku? If you don't speak out, we are going to expose you. We are going to do this. But nothing has happened in that regard. Up until now, we're still waiting to see what they have against, Olusegun Obasanjo. And now you can see these two gladiators or the two titans fighting themselves, all because of 2023. The guys, see, we can't be deceived, okay? These men have been in politics close to 40 years now. Go and investigate. This was back then that, Atiku is in his 80s. The father is a grandfather, if not great-grandfather. Tinubu is on his 70s, according to what we know. Yeah? Now, what happened to the children they gave birth to 40 years ago, the day they started politics? No chance at all. Is that life? So, Olusegun Obasanjo has told all Nigerian youths, don't wait for tomorrow. Grab it now. After meeting with the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, what choice will it be? Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.